Hello everyone, this is Stubmuffin and I'm going to be giving you an Anders mirrior on Pirth. Now a lot of people have trouble with this matchup, they don't really know what to do, and that's mainly because there's just so many things that you can do. A lot of people like to go for hogs and quick expand, but my build does include quick expanding, but I don't go hogs, I go straight for gremlins, and you'll see what I do to try and ward off anybody who double expands and goes hogs. Obviously, there are some problems with this, and one of them is that if they do a fake expand and go for a 3-gunner hog rush, you will probably more than likely be screwed. You can try and get out of it, it will be difficult, it will be an uphill battle, but I saw that he did expand because of that white outline around the quick expansion where he is, and so I wasn't really afraid of that. You should really, I didn't do this, but if you try this build, you really should, is just make sure that they actually quick expand, because if they don't, well, then you're definitely going to be in a lot of trouble because they can just stop the marine. And I do go barracks first on my expo, and so the build is you go 3 supply pads on your main, and you go barracks first on your expansion, and you're going to go reactor 4th on your main. And what that's going to do is give you really quick tech 2 so you can push forward with gremlins. That's the main point, is your gremlins versus hogs, and you get those gremlins out way before they can even begin to be outnumbered by hogs. Now the rest of what you build should just be common sense. On your main, you're just going to build 1 more supply pad after that reactor 4th, and on your expansion you're just going to get 2 supply pads afterwards. You will be a little tight on money. I don't even think you'll be able to build a 2nd marine if you actually needed to really do this, but that's alright. You really shouldn't need another marine. I'm going to have my marine collect those crates there, but anyway. Here's my reactor 4th on my main. Now you can actually see that I'm not queuing up a lot more buildings because I'm trying to make sure that as soon as that reactor's up, I'm going to have 400 resources so I can build 2 gremlins right away, because that's the whole point, is to try and push forward with those 2 initial gremlins. Also, this is just a tip, not really part of the build, but you want to try and get your marine in that reactor before those rebels get any RPGs off, because then he'll just be in red health, and that's not always good. You don't want your marine in red health if you can help it. And as you can see, I didn't actually queue anything on my main. Instead, I just went for, like I said, the 2 straight up gremlins like that. And there's a part 2 of this. After you get those 2 initial gremlins and you push forward, what you're going to do is queue up a gunner. Or you can just go for more gremlins. I prefer to get this gunner upgrade just in case they just go for some hornets, or if they have a lot of infantry, I definitely like going for the gunner upgrade more. But anyway, what you're going to do now is you're going to build another gremlin, and you're going to queue up gunner in 1, or just queue up 2 more gremlins and just keep shoving gremlins down their throat. Now what I'm doing now is I'm building 2 flamethrowers. This is also part of the build, and so you're going to push forward with 2 gremlins, and then you're going to research gunner in 1 base, get another gremlin at the other base, and you're just going to keep producing hogs and gremlins. And the only thing you really need to try and remember is that you need to get those 2 flamethrowers, and you're just going to pelican them over to his reactor. And without that reactor, he's basically going to lose, so if you can take it quick enough. I'm going to pelican as close to that reactor as I can. And I have my hog there, and I'm actually just going to scout both his bases to see if he's trying to get up a air pad or not, because if he is getting up an air pad, I'm going to go for more hogs, and if he isn't, I'm going to be going for more gremlins. There you can see my pelican heading over right now, and that's a really quick pelican. These are a lot of gremlins really early. And I actually saw his hogs there. It's kind of unlucky, but I'm trying to stun these hogs to keep them from killing my flamethrowers before I can try and take that hook. I'm just going to bring everything I have over here to try and stop them from killing my flamethrowers. I'm going to get Grenadier because I'm trying to get, you're just going to keep producing from your main base. You're not actually going to get any additional units. I'm going to have a fight over here, but it's alright because I'm going to have this tech long enough to get a focusing lens. So now after I have focusing lens, it should be a pretty easy battle from here. Even if you were to try and able to take out all my gremlins from here, I'd still be able to win because I have focusing lens and he doesn't. I'm trying to save this reactor long enough so you can just block him trying to take his hook back with your hogs and gremlins. That's also why you get hogs, because they can ram the infantry. And now I'm going to get Goss, which is useful for if they try going Hornets. And so now I have all the upgrades you're going to need. I'm just going to keep producing from both these bases, and he's not going to have anything that can try and counter me. He can't get Hornets because of Goss. My gremlins will beat his. So I would like some feedback on this build. Tell me if you liked it or if you didn't, and I hope you enjoyed it.